I'm Erika.
And this is Sherry.
And this is Generation Conversation. How you feeling today?
I don't know, weird.
I know, me too. It's a weird aura in the air.
Yeah, is it that moon to the left thing? What you call it?
No.
What you call it?
Like Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I gotta learn the dates, but something is up.
Yeah, it definitely
it's
is.
A little something in the air.
A little weird. Either that or I'm very sleepy. One of the two.
Probably a combination.
Yeah.
Some other stuff going on. But how was your week?
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I survived it. Friday came fast. Thank you, Friday.
Yes.
How about yours?
I will never understand a Friday anymore. Like, as a nurse.
That's right.
First of all, I do nights now.
Oh, yeah.
And I work weekends on and off.
Right.
So it's like
so Friday means nothing.
I never know what day it is. So I'm just here.
That's probably a good thing to not know the day.
Yeah, but it's like, it takes away from the structure. Like,
yeah, and then something to look forward to.
Yeah. That's why I plan a whole bunch of trips.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yes, we know, Erica.
Yes.
We know. So, I like your shirt.
Thank you.
And what does it say? Oh, this is the newest brand out, and it's so fly. It's called 2K Lou.
2K Lou?
2K Lou.
Yes.
So,
for y'all who don't know and don't listen, 2K Lou is my younger brother,
my
son. Yes.
And he has a brand out now.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be available for sale soon.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as we get all our ducks in a row and all that stuff. But
yes, but it's like I got on a hoodie, you know. People, you can watch it and listen. Those are listening. It's a hoodie.
We'll post some pictures of it.
But it's very, very comfortable. I love me a hoodie. It's hoodie season, and it's also basketball season.
Kendall K. Lou had a game last night. It was like a exhibition game is what it's called. So it didn't really count towards anything, not towards stats, but it was really good. And Kendall has not played in almost a year.
Wow. How did he do?
He did good. You know, he was missing some shots and stuff. His free throw, get on about his free throws.
His free throws was slipping?
His first two, but then he came back and
he had to get in the rhythm. He had to get in the rhythm. Not playing in a year, that's hard.
Right. He did well. He had 10 points. He had some steals. 3 points. He had steals.
So he's been shooting.
Yeah, he's been shooting. He had the most blocks. No, rebounds. Blocks or rebounds, one of them. He had or maybe both of them.
Okay.
But
that's what I'm talking about, 2K.
Yeah.
No, I can't get into that life because I don't have any Wi-Fi.
My God. God, please send my child some Wi-Fi.
Please. God, that's all I want right now.
Please send me some Wi-Fi.
Yo, y'all don't understand how important Wi-Fi is until you don't have any Wi-Fi.
Oh my God.
Like, I hate it. That the fact that we depend on it so much, and the fact that I need it so much.
Yes.
You know?
So why don't you have Wi-Fi, Erica?
You want me to get disrespectful here?
No, just a general reason, not specific to. I mean, if you want to blast AT&T,
because AT&T is trash. Mark it, noted. Don't go with AT&T. Okay?
Well, why don't you go with someone else?
Because my home is a new build, and other companies are wanting to wait until construction is finalized with the other homes to come out and install. Blah blah blah. I get all that. Actually, no, I don't. It's a whole bunch of just back and forth. It's too much.
I cannot wait till she gets Wi-Fi.
I cannot wait until I get Wi-Fi.
I'll miss you coming to steal our Wi-Fi.
And just so we're clear, people, because you keep posting stuff of me being at that house and telling people I'm always over here. I'm always over here because I ain't got no Wi-Fi. Like, what am I supposed to do? No Wi-Fi, no cable, no service.
But that she'll just be over here like, you know, on her computer, like, you know, really like getting in on Wi-Fi, doing all the things. She be in here on the covers, on the couch.
I be under the covers on my computer. Like, I would be at my crib.
Eating the food.
Okay.
I don't know what that has to do with Wi-Fi, but
it's the
you don't need Wi-Fi to cook.
It's the comforts. I cook, then I come up. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't be cooking. I ain't got enough pots and pans for that right now.
You only need one pot and one pan.
No, I've been cooking. And I'm gonna cook this weekend. Since I ain't got nothing else to do because I ain't got no Wi-Fi. Nah, but just get some Wi-Fi, y'all.
Digress.
Yes.
Digress.
But since we're talking about sports, we're a super big sports fanatic.
Yes, we are.
But I want to shout out to
the Braves. Woo! Go Atlanta. Go Braves. Go Braves.
Yes,
Yeah,
they won the
did
World
good.
Series. They
sure
did what they had to do.
They
That was
sure
the first
did.
time I really watched baseball like that.
I know, me too, and I was into it.
Yeah, she watched like every game.
I was really into it. Eric was like, "You really watching these games?" And I really was. And I saw how much strategy that goes into baseball.
Yeah, baseball is
respect. Big respect. Big ups for real.
It's a different sport.
It is.
And it's the rules are just
it's
different.
a lot of rules.
And it's not really I mean, it's kind of some aggression, but not really like we're used to, like with basketball and football.
And contact and all
but
that.
it's like mental. It's
sure
a lot more mental strategy.
It was amazing. I'm gonna watch baseball from now on.
Yeah, and the athleticism is amazing too.
Right.
Like they be moving so fast. I'll be like, wait, hold on a second.
Like what just happened?
Yeah. I'm like, they can't do that. And they're like, my dad's like, yeah, they do that all the time. I'm like, I have never seen them do that, so this is the first time.
I mean, they be throwing people out like with no problem. I'd be like, God damn, it took you that long. Either it took you way too long to get to base, or he could throw really well.
Right, like which one is it?
Right.
But no, it was a good series for us to watch and us to win.
Yes.
So that was good.
Sorry, Astros.
No, I'm not sorry. Go Braves. Go Braves.
They did it.
But, you know, we totally went astray. Today we're here to talk to you about something called success. Success.
Yes.
Success. You know, we talk about sports. People feel as though they're successful in sports. Success in life.
Success on your job.
Yeah.
So what is success? That's the question, you know what I mean? And what makes someone be considered successful?
So success is
defined as
the accomplishment of an aim or purpose, the good or bad outcome of an undertaking.
Okay.
So, like this is one of my favorite words. Success is subjective.
It is. But I guess when you are referencing success, it is for whoever is talking about it.
Exactly.
And according to that definition, to me, I don't think, and I've never thought about this before until just now, I don't think that someone could ever be considered successful. Because successful is an ongoing thing.
Okay.
It sounds like it's ongoing. You're never completely successful.
The accomplishment of an aim or purpose. So you accomplish an aim or purpose, you're gonna set
You
hopefully another aim or purpose.
Right.
So it's an ongoing thing. I mean, essentially you can be successful though. Like you're successful in achieving this thing.
Right. You're successful at this, but like as a person.
So okay, so the opposite of success is failure. So you fail at some things, you're not a failure. So you succeed at some things, you're not successful. Is that?
No, you're successful at a thing. You know what I mean?
So you're a failure at a thing.
Yeah.
So why is it that like, oh, you know, they try to take the negative connotation out of it. You know, just because you failed at this doesn't mean you can't succeed at it.
Right.
Just because you succeed at this doesn't mean you can't fail at it.
Well, you either succeed or you fail at something. You could try again
and then maybe
fail or succeed.
Right.
Whatever. But when you initially do it, if you set out to do something, according to that definition, if you set out to do something and you do it, you succeed. If you don't do it, for whatever reason, you fail. Okay? But to say that I am a successful person, to me, is limiting. It's too limiting to say that. You know, as a whole person, I don't think I could be successful. I could be successful at achieving the amount of money I was trying to achieve. I could be successful at a career, you know. But ultimately, as a person, I don't think you're ever a successful person. Because even people that are the richest or that, you know, became their lifelong, whatever, you know, career, you know, like a movie star, actress or whatever, they're successful at that. But I'm sure they have other accomplishments they're trying to achieve, right?
Okay. So, I mean, if you think about it too, success is such a societal term. I mean, because people base a lot of their definition of success or how they feel success is gauged by according to society.
Yes, okay.
So, okay, let's bring it to an old school, new school perspective. Back in the day, how do you feel as though people showed they were successful or people deemed other people successful?
Right. So, what I remember as a definition of a success or a successful person was someone who got a job or career, was able to take care of their family, able to feed their family, a roof over their head, and, without the struggle. That was success. You know what I mean? You bought a house, you bought a car, you had a job, and the kids were good, you could clothe the kids, and that was a successful situation.
So you could have been successful and then just that reached a point of success and just remain successful for the rest of your life.
That's what it seemed.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it seemed. So now though,
that's where I feel like it comes in where it's kind of never ending.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, like you get to a certain point. I need more money. I need more fame. I need more.
It's more and more
followers.
More.
I need more likes. I need more and more.
Yeah, that's the way. This is the society we live in now. Is everything is more and more. So it's an ongoing process.
And y'all were okay with just being successful.
Which was not necessarily a good thing.
Right,
either.
right. I feel like it was. I mean, I don't know, because it could be a good thing and a bad thing.
To be satisfied.
I feel like our generations are so extreme. Like y'all were kind of not stagnant, but content or complacent in certain ways.
But we made the best out of situations. You know what I mean? We didn't need all this to feel happy.
Right.
We didn't need all this to feel self-assured or confident or anything. We didn't need much.
Right. And we need a lot.
Yeah.
But like I said in the beginning, success is so subjective. Like, okay, for new school, successful may look like someone who has it all together. I feel like that's a big thing now, like how they look to other people, like the persona they put out, their aesthetic.
Right.
Like, you're living a life, you look happy.
Right.
You have a lot of money. You have maybe a fame, a status, status you reached.
You have a lot of friends or people not friends. Yeah. They don't have to be your friends now. They just followers now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you seem like, you're successful.
So success now, I feel like, is a facade. People make it up. People just.
I think there is still a actual success out there, but I think a lot of people have fake success.
Yeah, it's hard to see through what's real.
Right.
But that's when it's like, okay, it really doesn't matter because as long as you feel you're successful or you are working toward whatever goals you have set, that's really all that matters.
Right.
Another definition was success is the achievement of a desired goal, such as obtaining name and fame or wealth or a higher degree for which a person has tried his level best.
Okay. Now see, that's a little different. Right. So then I can see where somebody like, say for instance, LeBron James, you know what I mean? His goal was to become an NBA player, I'm sure, and then the best NBA player. And he's reached that success. He's successful in that. Now, his other goals, whatever they may be, that he's trying to achieve now, he has not gained success in that yet, but that's, the road. But, for what we know, he's successful. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess he's considered successful.
Yeah.
Many people relate success to money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that's your first instinct. Like, how much money do they have?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people didn't say that I was successful until they saw, like, oh, you're a nurse, you're making this money. Like, you're successful.
Right. Do you think you're successful?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I have succeeded in things, goals that I've set out to achieve, but my level of success is different than money. I feel like my level of success is freedom to have money, but to also spend my time in ways that I want to spend my time, be there for my family and my friends. That's when I feel like I'm succeeding and overall successful. It's like you said, it's a continual.
It is. It should be anyway. It should be continual. But so even me being older and already have had a family and everything, I still don't feel like I'm successful. Now, I feel like I succeeded in, Eric and I succeeded in raising you guys, and now we let you go. And we're like, okay, woo, they're gone. You know what I mean? We did our part and we did okay. We did a pretty good job, I think.
Excuse me? You did great, okay?
And, and we succeeded in that. But, we're not where we want to be as far as financially free.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
So that goes to money.
Right.
So ultimately success is financials, Maybe financial stability, financial freedom. Money rules the world.
It does. Because even though it's not so much about the finances, it's about being able to, like you said, do and go and come as you please. That takes money.
Yeah, right,
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm like. That's where I feel like our generation is learning too. It's more than just having a whole bunch of money. It's about having the money, but having to speak like, okay, I feel like I value time more than money, but you know, I need money to have time to not work, to allocate my time to other things. So I feel like we're kind of on the brink of like, okay, time is worth more than money. Like, I mean, I say that but people do still put a lot of emphasis on the money. But I think we're seeing earlier, because okay, you know, I'm my age, you're your age, and would you say in the past or at my age you thought about time being, or you were still working money hungry?
I was still very money hungry.
So I feel like we're learning a little earlier, because we're getting burnt out earlier.
Yeah, you guys are, and I have to say that I definitely commend you on seeking that time over money, because you do see it. I didn't realize that until way later on in life. You know what I mean? Way later on, and you're seeing it a lot sooner. So that is great. And a lot of people in your generation are seeing it. You know, they're seeing it a lot sooner. But yeah, your age, it was about money for me. Hustle. Make that money.
And I can't say that this would be my mentality if I wasn't in the profession that I'm in. Because I make a good amount of money for my age being single on my own.
Right.
But
who's to say the hours that you work, and you could go and work. And
who's to say that would have been the case? I would have been not money hungry versus time hungry if I wasn't making this money, or if I maybe had a kid.
Right.
You know, I'm going for the grind. I got a kid. I got to take care of my kid.
So situational. It's situational.
Yeah. But you know, statistics show that my age group, we're not having kids as much as y'all were back in the day. So we have more time to value time. Right. You know.
But I think even the people in your generation that have kids, or, you know, have different types of careers and jobs, I think they are even recognizing how important time is. Because again, like we said, you know, if they have a job that is like really just trapping them down to working, you know, whatever, they're like, no, you know what I mean? I'll just find another job. You know, we talked about that. They'll up and quit. You know what I mean? Like, no, this is taking way too much of my time. You know, and they'll up and quit. Whereas we didn't do that. So, you know, I think that you guys have recognized, and I think that might actually change the whole trajectory of careers now.
I hope so. It's something got to give.
And this COVID thing has made a difference too.
Yeah, you know COVID. I tell everybody all the time, COVID, you know, rest in peace to everybody that passed from COVID. COVID was here for a reason. It was. COVID was bigger than the disease.
It was.
COVID impacted a lot of things in a lot of different ways.
Yes, it was.
And we'll see that in the future, you know. Hopefully it'll build a better future for my kids.
Right.
But
I think it's definitely going to make a lot of change in how we think about things, a lot of change on people,
on the things we place
value, time, a lot of things. So, you know,
I mean,
but you know, success is just, I mean, it's so funny because I'm sure if we did like, and maybe we should do that one day, like actually go out in the streets with a mic.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, right? And just get people's opinion about what they think is, you know, different things. And success, if we were to ask different people, different ages, different genders, you know, what they thought success looked like to them, we would get just as many different answers. You know what I mean? But everybody's answers would have money in it.
Money makes the world go round. And that sucks. I hate it. Money and Wi-Fi. But no, I just hate feeling so dependent on something. I'm learning about myself. I don't like feeling dependent on anything but God.
Right.
But like, because you need money.
Right.
And in order to live the life I want to live, I need money.
But you need food too.
I know.
So that's
but I don't mind eating food.
I was going to say,
you're not mad at food.
You ain't mad at food.
But like I feel though, people put success in a box, like we say, like. But then we have people on another side, they don't even see money. There are people who don't even see money. Yeah. They see it as like, I'm doing something I love to do. Or I'm in my passion. Or
I love those people. Now, those people probably got money. Don't you think?
Nah. I don't think so. I mean, they maybe have a little something, but I don't think all of them do.
Okay.
Like they have a different outlook on success.
Right.
It's very heartfelt, I feel.
Right. And
just,
it's peace. It's about peace.
Yeah. Like, and then that comes with people and what they've been through in life.
Yeah.
You know, they may have had money
Right.
and then got knocked down, or
right.
something took them out, or they got sick, or some
Right.
heartbroken. You know.
Yep. Yep.
I
wonder how many people that actually have money wish they found success a different way.
That's a good question.
You know, let me call LL and ask him.
Okay, I'll call
Hello,
Nicole.
But it's true, you know, and then I think too. So, do you think? Let's relate success to, say, for instance, relationships.
Ooh, you know, this is no. I hate this topic.
So, you know, in a relationship, do you think one person should be? It's required for both people to be successful? Only one person to be successful, while the other one might be trying to become successful?
It depends on what they define as success.
Yeah.
So okay, so if you have two people who are like financial stability is what is successful to me. Both of them agree that that's what's successful.
Okay.
I think they both should be financially stable. That's their level of success. Or maybe working towards it, actively working towards that.
Okay, so what if you have one person that is financially stable and the other person is working towards it? Does it matter that it's the woman or the man or?
I don't think so.
Right.
As long as if I see you working, and that you're putting in the effort, because life happens, and I feel like we talked about this in another episode. Life happens. It can knock you down. It can take you places you never thought you'd be. But if you're in a relationship, you know, that's the benefit of a relationship. You got somebody who can hold that weight for you, or help you, or so it has to be a moment of understanding that, okay, you're not where you want to be because of whatever, but I see you actively working there. But then too, we could talk about a mental health aspect to it. You know how people go through that and they maybe get depressed and they shut down and things like that. So you know, you may not actively be working towards it because you're fighting something else. Right. So that's a tough one, but. You have to know each other's level of success. That's a whole. This is the first time I'm saying this. As far as a relationship, I never thought like I gotta know what they consider success. Yeah,
that's something that you should really. That should be a discussion.
Because they can be okay with just, you know, I make this amount of money, but I'm happy or I'm at peace.
Yeah, and that might not be your thing. You'd be like,
I'll be like, but you don't want a little more. I just be wanting people to work towards more. I never want nobody to be complacent. Like nobody I'm with to be complacent.
But. I mean, and that's fine, but don't knock somebody that's complacent just because they're complacent, okay? Whoa. Because think about it. Just because that's what you want, you know what I mean? That might not be what fulfills another person. Another person may be truly, truly happy with where they are. You know what I mean? And that's okay for them. Right. You know, it may not be what you want, but that's okay for them. And it doesn't make them less of a person. No. It doesn't make them, you know, wrong. And in actuality, you might want to consider why they're happy right there, because you might be missing something. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to achieve something else. I'm not looking at where I'm at right now. Right. And that's why we go through a lot of stuff in itself that knock us down, because we're like trying to work towards something and it's like, whoa, but you got a lesson in this moment right now.
Right. You need to take it.
So that's true too. And you know, I don't knock people. I mean, I'm learning that, and that's with dating anyway. Just because two people don't see eye to eye when dating, or they don't agree on things, that don't make them a bad person. They just weren't for you. Right. They could be great for somebody else. You are great for someone else, but just because y'all didn't work, and that's okay, you know? Right. That's why I don't like to end on a bad note with people I've dated or things like that, because, you know, I like something in you. We're friends. Right. But we just didn't work out together.
And some of those people would end up making the best friends.
Yeah.
You know, best friends for you.
So I mean, what do you think about success in relationships? Like, did you and my dad have that conversation?
Heck no. You know what I mean?
Or have y'all ever had that conversation?
Not per se specifically about success. You know what I mean? We've had, of course, plenty of conversations about where we want to be, you know, where we want to go, how we want to get there, you know, what our dreams are and things like that. But about success, no. And you know, like you said, you should consider it. Having that conversation, because it is important. But I think that being successful in a relationship I think you should concentrate on a successful relationship first. And then within that, then work on the individual successes of each other.
So that's why I think too, prior to getting into a relationship, you have to figure yourself out in a sense of, what do you see as success? Or already be working towards what you want to achieve.
Right.
I feel as though people get into relationships with the mindset, okay, this person can help me build to what I'm wanting to do.
And that's not bad, but I need to know that that's what you expect.
Right,
you know
right. That's true. That's
that.
the major thing, you know. People get into these relationships wanting to go somewhere, wanting to be taken somewhere. When I say somewhere, I'm speaking figuratively.
Right.
But and not letting their partner know that, or
the expectation.
Yeah, the expectation is not there, or it's there but it's not spoken on.
Right. And only one person knows about it.
So like, and that's another thing too that you mentioned, successful relationships, like success in relationship, period. And I'm not talking about romantic friendships, family
relationships, period.
Yeah, you know, we touch on that a lot.
Right.
And how does that look? That's something that needs to be communicated with as well. You know, I feel like that's a conversation. Like, like friends and family are a little different, because, you know, if they don't see a level of success that you see, that doesn't affect you as much as I feel like a romantic one will.
Right, because it doesn't affect them.
Right,
really,
right.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, some may, like, okay, your kids.
Right.
Like,
right.
Okay, sweetie, what you doing with your life?
Right.
But y'all always gotta support us.
Right.
So,
Do we? Do we?
So I don't know. Success is crazy, and I saw something about, and I feel like our generation is very bad at doing, but it's hard for us not to do with social media, comparing each other.
Oh yeah. Comparison
is a thief of joy.
Yes.
Because that's all we see on social media all the time. People who maybe look successful, or we don't really know what our definition of success is, so we're going based off of what other people say success is, or what it may look like to them. So we're just miserable. We're like, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not successful. I'm not successful. I hear that all the time, actually. Like, I don't feel like I'm successful.
Right.
Well, what do you feel as though success is? Like, what is success to you? People think it's not, it's so subjective. People think it's just a set term or a set look. Right. It's so much more than that.
It is. And it's so bad, because the downside of not being successful to some people, again, goes back to depression, you know, goes back to just unhappiness, sometimes suicide, some, you know, just being, you know, unhappy. And it's really sad, because, you know, many people say, you know, you are where you're supposed to be when you're there, you know, at that time. And that's true. So basically, instead of saying, you know, oh, I'm 28 years old, I should be married by now, I should be on, you know, my second child, whatever. Says who?
Right.
Says who?
Society.
Who says that? Who says that? You know, is that written somewhere?
Right.
You know?
It's kind of just, I don't know, we get this movies, TV shows, things like that. Yeah. And like coming around the holidays, like holidays are hard for me, because, you know, I'm single, and it's like, dang, I start thinking about, why am I not with anybody?
Because she loves to buy. She loves to buy gifts for people.
Yeah.
So.
And just being with somebody, being around love, you know, family love is the best love to me. But just, you see so much stuff like romantic love under the tree, the Christmas lights, all that
and we
stuff.
Sit and watch all those Christmas, those romantic Christmas.
That's what it is. I gotta stop doing that. Gotta stop. The holiday, I'm not watching you this year. I ain't watching it.
Yes, we are.
No, that's what gets me. But I say that to say that's coming up now. People like, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or I'm not where I want to be, or I can't afford to buy all my people these gifts, or I can't afford to do this, or I don't have nobody to love me, or all this stuff. So that's gonna be like, honestly, I thought about that, because I never really addressed that to myself. Like, holidays are hard for me, but I realized, like, I gotta prepare for that mentally. Like, I gotta get myself mentally together to kind of not combat it, but just like, okay, get myself mentally in tune. Just, it's fine. You know, it's okay where I'm at. Just make it a mental reminder. It's just a lot of mental stuff. And that's really what success is too. A mental.
Oh yeah.
A mental thing.
It is. And you have to control how you feel or what you think about it. You know what I mean? You have to, like you said, you have to get your mental around it, and And it's just a matter of controlling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like anything, it can get out of hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And your mind, you know, that mind is
powerful.
Then it'll start going and going and going. Next thing you know, you be so desolate, somebody that, you know what I mean? You made yourself think that you are worth nothing.
Oh, girl.
You know?
You ain't never lied, man.
And that's
yeah,
terrible.
it's terrible.
It is how it is. Exactly,
but that's where I feel like that term success is such a small term, but it
means so much.
It rules so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like money and success.
Yep.
That's, you know, those would be a combination. Money and success.
Money, success. Yeah, money, success. So
happiness, right?
How much of success? Okay, so if we have a pie chart, let's go back to math. Okay. You feel like you're shaking. Okay. Let's go back to math. We got a pie chart. Okay. The pie chart is labeled success. Okay. And what percentage of success would you say is happiness, money, power? Happiness, money, power. I need one more.
You want it to be 5?
4. Happiness, money, and power. Success is the whole pie.
Oh.
How much of the pie
happiness, money
is happiness, money, power, peace?
Love?
Peace.
So those are all encompassing success?
And success, right.
Happiness, money, power, and peace. Happiness, money, power, and peace. I mean,
start with money, because you know money's going to be...
Money going to be like 75. No, I'm kidding. Money going to be like... Money's gonna be like 50%.
Woo!
No, I sound awful. Money's gonna be.
I mean, not necessarily to you.
Oh, not to me.
No, just
to the world.
Yeah.
Society.
Yeah.
Money's 75.
Oh my God.
Money is 75%.
How much is
well,
no.
money's 50%.
Okay.
Power is 30.
Okay.
Let me see if I got
80.
my math.
That's
right.
80. You got 20%.
Wait, what's the other?
Peace and happiness.
Happiness is.
You only
how
got
much
20 left.
Okay. Happiness is 12.
12. Good. Okay. So
And peace is 8. People don't really appreciate peace.
I know, that's true.
They could be disruptive and
true.
toxic, and they don't appreciate peace.
That's true.
I love my peace.
I love my peace too.
Can I do mine now?
Yes. What's
so,
yours?
Money is gonna be.
Be honest.
Money's gonna be 40.
40%.
You
You feel bad?
Because I'm trying to think, what could I do if I had just
Right.
like 40?
40 is
a lot.
It's
It's a good
reasonable.
amount.
It's reasonable. So go
40%.
ahead. You got 60 left.
60 with like power. What is that? What does that mean?
You know, like the title, the you know, the people that report to you.
Okay,
the,
power is gonna be about a 5.
Okay, you're so young.
Power is 5.
And you're so a nurse.
What? Power is 5.
Okay.
So I'm at 45.
Mm-hmm.
And then, how much percent is that
Oh
left?
my God, 55. Lord have mercy.
And I got peace and
Peace and happiness.
peace is gonna be 30.
Okay. You got 25.
Happiness is 25.
Okay. That's not bad. Mine's is probably like yours. Mine's is probably like yours.
Be honest.
No, it is. It is probably like yours. Although happiness, my happiness
But peace,
is
if you have peace, you could be like, peace equals joy. Happiness is fluctuates.
Yeah, happiness is circumstantial.
Yes. Happiness is very circumstantial.
Right.
Peace is
It's just a way.
it is a way.
It's like, yeah.
And I feel like once you have peace, I mean, granted, you know, you can steer off and
Right.
not be peaceful, but
right.
once you got peace,
Peace is inside of you.
yeah, it'd be there.
Yeah. And people can't make it change.
Yeah, right. Circumstances can,
Mhm.
but you have peace.
Yeah, peace is that's something. Now, this is how I want it. I can tell you how I want it to
Okay. You gotta make a bigger pie chart.
be. No.
Okay.
Just, I mean, I'm just saying, still using those 4.
Okay.
I would make peace 60%.
You lying.
No, I said how I would want it to be.
If money wasn't the ruler of the world.
Right.
Okay.
60% Happiness.
You'll be a broke girl.
60. Happiness is. I'm gonna live on a farm. 60.
They be happy.
Happiness. They do be happy. That's what
They
I'm
be
trying
happy,
to tell
and
you.
you know where
And
they be happy
peaceful.
at? And them like Jamaica and them
Yes,
like
where
the
they don't have a
islands
whole
where they don't
bunch of
have to do a
money
lot.
and-
They just go to the farmland
Yep.
and make it,
Yeah.
bring it back. They just be
Yeah.
happy.
They do. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
We jacked
I'm
up.
about to reevaluate my life.
See?
Get
I
me a little
know.
Jamaican man.
That's not how we're going here.
Why?
I mean, if you get a Jamaican man here in America, then it's the same thing. If you
No,
gonna go over there,
yeah,
you
I'm
gonna go over
over
there.
there.
Why gotta be Jamaica? Why can't it just be like
'Cause that's
Nebraska?
No.
I mean, that's the thing, though,
it's
Nebraska.
cold. I don't like the
I
cold.
mean, not necessarily Nebraska, but
So
I'm
you
just
asked me
saying.
if I want to go to Nebraska. What am I going to Nebraska for? What is in Nebraska? Ain't Bigfoot up there?
Bigfoot.
Isn't he over there
I
somewhere?
don't know, girl.
Girl, I ain't going to Nebraska.
Okay, whatever.
I need some heat.
Mm.
So I said, I said Jamaica because I love Jamaica. But, you got other islands and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, they do seem very happy. They don't require much.
Right, right.
They don't ask for much. They just make.
You think we can, like, I know you could change your mentality, but, like, coming from where we're coming from to scaling it back to that.
I mean, I think it would be very difficult if we remain here in the United States of America
With that
and
mentality.
try. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
very difficult. It's like you're fighting against.
I had to get rid of my phone.
You definitely have to throw it out. Just go to your house. You don't have no Wi-Fi anyway.
You was waiting for that, huh? Okay. All right, that's why I'm putting all the food in the fridge. Use up all your Wi-Fi. Shoot, I'm about to take a shower too. Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, but yeah, so let us know, guys, what you think success is.
Yes, yes.
What you think success what it means to you, and and give us examples of who you think is successful.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Who
And
you
why?
consider to be right.
Right.
It could be you. You could be.
You could
It's
be.
not we. Just because. I mean, I feel like I am successful.
Why?
You don't think I'm successful? Because I remember the question you asked me that earlier, and I was like,
Right.
she don't think I'm successful, so I'm gonna say I'm not successful.
I don't think you're successful yet.
So why?
Because I don't think you've achieved the things that you want to achieve. You've been achieving them, but I mean,
You don't think I'm finished?
yeah, definitely
Right,
not.
right. No, I don't
Definitely
think
not.
I'm-
Right. You know who is successful? Who society would not think is a successful person?
Who?
My grandmother.
Really?
Let me tell you why she thinks she's successful.
Okay.
Okay, she thinks she's successful because she has children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren that are all doing well.
Mm.
That was her goal, and she's here to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So she feels as though she's successful.
So she's successful.
She is successful. She is. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Now she's one that doesn't require much, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean she doesn't make a lot of money, but she doesn't have a lot of expenses, so she could do what she wants.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something to think about, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Success.
Success. That's such a sucky word.
What? I like it. It's success. It's sexy.
It's not sexy. Success is not sexy.
What?
Because if you think about it, success requires a lot of sweat, a lot of work, it really does.
But that's sexy. That's like you working towards something.
Mm.
And not even just like physically. Like, we talked about emotionally. Like, you could be
Mhm.
successful in your emotional growth
Mm-hmm.
and how you handling trauma. How
Right.
you,
Right.
Success is so lucrative.
It is. It is. It's
Like, I could be successful today
It's
and fail
fluid.
tomorrow.
fluid.
I like to fail, though.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
I mean, I'm lying. I don't like it. I like...
What is wrong with
Today
you?
is a weird day.
Oh my God.
I don't like the feeling of failing, but I like that I do fail so that
Right.
that means that I'm going to grow.
Right. Growth comes out of
I
failure.
mean, not that I have to make the choice to grow. People
Right.
fail and they succumb to their failures.
Right.
But I have to make a choice to
Right.
do the growth. And
Right.
it kind of helps me gauge, okay, what I need to grow in.
Mm-hmm.
We be in life like, all different paths. But when you fail, you be like, oh, dang, I ain't that great.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah.
a slap
And
in the face.
failure keeps you humble too.
Yes.
It keeps you humble.
Yes. be humble, y'all.
Yes.
And that's something like they try to get rid of now in this generation too, not being humble.
Why? And they always say they're so humble.
Yeah,
And
but
they're
it's
not.
like, or like, I deserve this.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Says who? Who are these people?
I don't know. Social media.
I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, stay humble, guys. And if you think you're successful, really think about it. And let's see how successful you really are. Think about, if you're really successful.
To them, though.
But a lot of times they'll say it and not really think about it. Because success is not solely based on money.
Right.
So really
maybe
reevaluate
to them it is. We can't be the determiner of it.
Okay.
So if they making $50 a year, they successful because that's what they want to do.
Yeah, if that's what their goal is, because it's based on your goals.
Yeah.
Always have goals. How about that?
Okay.
Always have goals. Even
and always
when you reach them.
Yeah, we'll
always,
keep having goals.
Keep
and
making
working
new goals
towards them.
and keep.
That's something. I just can't.
What?
Friends, family, people. I don't know. Somebody who don't have goals or don't want to do something else, like not something else, but working towards something, I can't get with it.
That irritates you?
That irritates my soul.
Yeah.
I just can't get with it. Yeah. Can't do it.
You didn't say nothing about my edges. Because they're bad.
But
But I did that on purpose. Because I don't think that edges are as important as people make them. They're edges. Why do they need to be straight?
They just need to be laid a little bit,
Why?
put a little comb to it, so you can look kept.
Baby hair, so I
Not
have baby
unkept.
hair. That's amazing how
No,
that's a thing.
it's levels to the edges now. I got the little swoopy swoop. You could just lay it back some, like relax it. They a little hype right now.
Relax it.
Just relax.
Relax it with relaxer.
No, with some gel. Some
I like my rough edges. It shows that I'm successful.
Okay. Okay. On that note,
I think we're done here.
What a day.
Thank you guys.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
And make sure, if you can, watch Illinois State Redbirds men's basketball.
Yes.
Yes.
And like we said, we're having the shirts come to, or hoodie
Yep,
gear
we're gonna
come to you
post them.
soon.
Yep, we're gonna post them and let us know if you want some in the meantime. We love you guys.
Love y'all.
Have a great week.
Peace.
Peace.